A great afternoon for baseball in the Northeast. It'll be the Blue Jays and the Red Sox coming up next. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Lots of pink in the stands and on the field for this Mother's Day matchup between the East-leading Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Ramirez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they've dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one, and they'll end up splitting the series.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And over the scoreboard, home run. So it's his solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
This, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Greg Kloboff will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes it deep.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Base is empty here with nobody out. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this guy on the mound right now isn't fooling anybody to start this inning. The home run was clearly hammered, and this ball's hit even harder, but with just a more favorable result out there on the mound.
Stepping in now, Hans Hinckley. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, boy, that is a very tough, very dangerous play down there at third. He's got to keep focused on the baseball somehow, but he's also got the business end of that broken bat headed right at him. So that's a nice job to sidestep the danger and then get the out at first.
Javier Valido will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, and fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, well, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Bobby McDougal will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Bobby McDougal.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And it's been a back-and-forth series so far, but they have been able to take 2 of the first 3. So it's going to be up to that man on the mound to see if they can get out of here winning 3 of 4.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
So much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. Here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Balls behind quickly, 0-2. But then he finally gets a location he can do something with, and whack, base hit.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Carson Kelly will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. from the stretch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Damian Lilly will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. They're down 1-0. Michael Geddes will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Navarro is in his tracks now. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Claudio De Jesus.
Claudio De Jesus will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Yeah.
First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Steve Shannon will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The next pitch. 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think.
Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, for all the line drives that get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. Well, I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
In now, Prince Driver, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
He's ready now. The pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
3-2. Here it is. In the air to right center. Paquette is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Reggie Pollock will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Standing in now, Don Holliday. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Pitch on the way. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on show track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Into the box, Mike Happ. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Eli Paquette will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
That one's in there, 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Adolfo Navarro will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. In there, no balls and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. It remains 1-0. Mark Foles will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Lined hard to center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Let's get to here.
Into the box now, Lee Ramirez pitches a called strike. The throw, short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Pitch in the dirt in the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Stepping in now, Greg Kloboff. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bobby McDougal makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Bobby McDougal.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Come on, Red Sox.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single. Raul Mondesi will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
In now, Carson Kelly, and there he goes towards second. In the dirt here, and no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Standing in now, Damian Lilly. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in the 2 away.
Here's the 1-1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Hans Hinckley will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Hans Hinckley.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Javier Valido will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Here he comes on 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Michael Geddes waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Michael Geddes will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 1-1. He shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Reggie Pollock will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's the first out.
When you've got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats that you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
Into the box, Don Holliday, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Mike Paff will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Catch will be made here in front of the monster. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that 1-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Eli Paquette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit towards center. Geddes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Claudio De Jesus will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Steve Shannon will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Prince Driver will try it again. He flew out his first time. First offering on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Adolfo Navarro will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Adolfo Navarro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The batter, second baseman
Bobby McDougal will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Raul Mondesi will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're... And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Mark Bowles will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Mark Bowles.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Second baseman
Lee Ramirez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the pitch. here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes a 2-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead. Greg Kloboff will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
This is a little bit of a surprise in pitch selection here. I mean, the guy was just way late on the fastball the pitch before. Why throw something soft in the strike zone and speed up his bat? That's only doing the guy a favor.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Into the box now, Hans. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll be off the green monster in left.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out in left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
In now, Javier Valido, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Driven the other way out to deep left field. And no shot to get this. It's off the monster. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Carson Kelly will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Fielder, Carson Kelly.
Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Hinckley is there to put it away for out number 1.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Damian Lilly will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Reggie Pollock will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
You can do it.
1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. George Quintana is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Michael Geddes will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Michael Geddes.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Claudio De Jesus will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready with the 2-1. Ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. not giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Kelly is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Yeah, we're going to get a good look here from our camera down the left field line. This ball doesn't quite have enough on it, and as you can see there, it's taken in on the warning track just in front of that big wall.
Standing in now, Steve Shannon. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Paquette has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Prince Driver.
Prince Driver will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-1 home. He's running towards second, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Don Holliday will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around.
Don Holliday.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there. So this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Oh,
Many good hitters count. This is where you need to pounce.
Here's the full count offering. And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Mike Happ will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here it comes, 2-1. Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now here's the first pitch. Eli Paquette comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Fair-handed for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Mark Bowles will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Mark Bowles.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Lee Ramirez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch to him, and a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch that misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, double it up!
A 2-1 offering. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
First pitch coming. This is foul right side.
Come on, card the double.
He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Hans Pinkley will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Jose Delgadillo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box, Javier Valido. Oh, and now this ball's given a ride as well. Out to deep left center field. Outfield on the move, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Stepping in now, Michael Geddes. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Navarro is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Robbie Montag is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Robbie Montag.
Adolfo Navarro is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Geddes is right there, 1 down.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Bobby McDougal will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Raul Mondesi will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. In there, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he pulls it to deep right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Claudio De Jesus will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Claudio De Jesus.
First offering on the way. Oh, he rips this one to first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Yeah, well, he tried to go down and get that one, but wound up not really making solid contact on it, and it winds up an easy little liner.
Into the box now, Steve Shannon, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Number 49 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 49.
In now, Prince Driver, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 2-1. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
Into the box, Mark Bowles, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 1. Carson Kelly will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Kelly.
First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman, number 17, Damian Lilly.
Damian Lilly will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Hinckley is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Stepping in now, Reggie Pollock. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
Just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 6-1. So long from Fenway.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. He left 3 men on base. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good morning, baseball fans. A great weekend of baseball has concluded, and we're set for a new week of games. But first, here's what happened around the league on Sunday. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays were at Fenway Park to take on...
I can't sleep because they keep on talking. I try and count the days, yeah, keep on chalking. I try to eat, my belly keeps on churning. And gotta take the heat to keep the fire burning. They make me walk for miles, and I keep on trudging. I wanna be released, but the boat ain't budging. I try to scream, but they do not hear me. I wanna be footloose and fancy free. Yeah! Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Freedom! You gotta get out, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Freedom! Gotta get out, you gotta get out now.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Tampa Bay Rays took on the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center. The Blue Jays came away with the win. Final score was 4-2. Ricky Trayer started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Red Sox took on the rival Yankees in New York, and it was the boys from the Bronx who were victorious. Final score was 5-2. The Orioles took on the Angels in Southern California, and Baltimore was victorious. The final score was 9-8. Freddie Roberts had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in triples. In other Halos news, third baseman Dan Beverly is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with lower back pain. The Tigers did battle with the M's at Safeco Field, and it was the Mariners who came out on top. The final was 13-8. Eric Hinkle was a major force at the plate as he drove in 4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. Jason Couch earned the victory on the mound, his first of the season. In other Mariners news, Kenny Nelson reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. The Brewers matched up against the Metropolitans in the Big Apple, and it was the Mets who came away victorious, the final 4-3. The Phillies were visiting the Cubbies at Wrigley Field in Chicago. The Phillies came away with the win. Final score was 6-2. Chris Berry was phenomenal at the plate, picking up 2 round trippers. He is currently the National League leader in batting average. The Twins did battle against the Reds at Great American Ballpark, and Minnesota was the winner. Final score was 6-2. Michael Chen turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. The Nats were in St. Louis to take on the Cardinals. The Cardinals grabbed the win. The final was 5-4. Will Giordano collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. The Braves went up against the Rockies in the Mile High City, and it was the Rockies who came out on top. The final was 3-0. Edgar Gomez earned a well-deserved win on the bump as he tossed a complete game shutout effort. The Miami Marlins went up against the G-Man in San Francisco, and it was the boys from San Fran who collected the W in this one. The score was 6-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter. Big time.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Before the weekend series get underway, here are the highlights from Thursday's action. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox took on the Bronx Bombers in the Big Apple, and it was the boys from Boston who were victorious. The final score was 8-6. Damian Lilley had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. At the moment, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East. They're 2 games back. The Baltimore Orioles visited the Athletics in Oakland, and it was the Orioles who came out on top, 13-2. Miguel Castro was very much in control on the mound, earning the victory as he pitched 8 full while allowing only 1 unearned run. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. Heading into today, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division, 11 games out of first. The Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Rays did battle with the Rangers in North Texas, and it was the Rangers who came out on top. The final was 5-4. Vince Cochran was victorious in this one, earning his first win. Right now, the Rangers are in third place in the AL West, 5.5 games back.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to a Saturday edition of Inside the Show. It's time to take a look back at what happened around the majors on Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Stros matched up against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and it was Houston who came away with the win, the final 7-3. The Astros shortstop, number 2, had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. Victorious. The score was 3-1.